Because when I tell you I literally started the project over, I literally started the project over. And come on, it wouldn't be a Jess's original series without a little bit of chaos. We scrapped this. This, I'll turn it into a wallet or something someday. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This next project, my Junk to Gem series, has been a roller coaster. Got to a place where I was like almost done with this chair, and then I realized that I didn't really like the direction that it was going, and I completely started over. So let me show you the chair we will be working with. This is definitely a box, and it's not like a cushion, so I'm thinking that the middle might be some type of spring. Okay, being a DIY girly in an apartment is quite interesting. I have down here a trash bag cut open and laid out. Guys, I'm not kidding. When I was like, oh, I need to open up this bottom cushion to like see how I'm gonna fix these springs. Like, this is just literally like a cardboard box. I'm like, maybe it's not a spring, and it is quite literally just a box with that tiniest bit of foam. Okay, well, like it's quite literally just a box. My face when I found out that it was literally a cardboard box with like some dividers. This is what your ass is sitting on. Shook. I legit sat there and was thinking like, wow, I'm gonna need to get like a new spring mechanism. Be for real. Thank God it wasn't. Thank God it was a cardboard box, and it was so easy to come up with how to fix it and just set a nice foam cushion on there. So I went to an estate sale and I found this awesome leather. It was $12. So when I found this at an estate sale, I was like, oh, well, this is pretty much like exactly what's on the chair. When I was taking off the old leather, I kind of realized that it was like fused together. It looked really nice. And while I was cutting it off, I was like, so how am I going to recreate that look? And I went on a tangent and I took that stapler and I went crazy and I tried to make a design that, like, to me it was leaning kind of Western in a way, and like industrial Western. Is that even a style category? I don't know. Honestly, just kind of looked messy. So I started over. Yes. I undid all those like thousands of staples that I put in this dang chair. I scrapped this and I went to the drawing board and I wanted to find something else that I really liked. So I was editing the footage that I had in that moment, and I had recorded me going through my fabrics and like putting them all up against the chair, and there was this one that stood out to me that I didn't realize in the moment that I actually liked a lot, and it was this stripe fabric. Sneak peek of the back of the chair. I don't know, I really loved it. I think this paired with the unique shape is just really fun. So after I finally took out all the staples, and I did spend like a whole night making a mock-up, doing all of the measurements and making sure that I was gonna do this the right way and make it to where I only had to do it once and I didn't have to waste as much fabric as I've been wasting, or materials in general. So I started with the bottom cushion because it's super simple, you know, it's a square, pretty easy to upholster. I love how the actual corners turned out. This is the one thing with upholstering that I'm like not too good at yet, is like making the corners kind of all look the same, but I spent a lot of time fidgeting with them and kind of making the pleats and everything. I tried to make them look like the same height, the same length, the same width and everything, and I think it turned out pretty good. Let me see if I can give you guys a better shot of it. Like, to me, I feel like that is pretty, but like not bad, right? For my first time doing it, I think it looks pretty good. After we completed the bottom, then I moved on to the top. I had to hand stitch the top together. I just thought it's gonna make it look the most seamless. There was a little bump in the road towards the middle, but I did I don't know the correct term for it, but I call it the ladder method, where you like put it through one side of the fabric and then go back and forth like this. I'm doing a terrible job at explaining that, but if you need help, pow, Google it. I think I saw a TikTok of how it was done once, and then, you know me, I just go for it. And it turned out pretty good, honestly. I just got new screws to replace the back rods and the part that connects the back to the bottom. And I just used Brasso to kind of polish those up. I think it worked pretty well, honestly. It was pretty easy. I just used a microfiber cloth, put some Brasso on there. It was pretty easy to use, and I would definitely use it again. Okay, so this is where we're at so far with the chair. I connected it all, added the new screws. We are gonna go outside and sand the last 3 and hopefully put maybe two coats of stain. I have a few light oak options, so we're gonna choose from one of the ones that I have, but it's looking so good. I feel bad when I'm sanding things outside in an apartment complex. It just is so loud, and I just feel guilty that I'm like annoying everybody and like ruining everyone's day, and like everyone's annoyed. So I'm gonna tough it out and just sand these last 3 legs. Okay, so I have brought the legs inside. They are all sanded. I'm gonna go stain them now. I have summer oak and golden pecan. Okay, I usually do this with a paintbrush, but I have so much scrap fabric that I'm probably just gonna use some of this super light thin fabric. And I don't want to hear no comments on my Christmas pajamas, okay? Okay, so let's let these dry and then we'll come back. It has fully dried, the first 2 coats that I put on. Some of the wood is very weathered, so I'm gonna need to add another coat of this golden pecan, and then I'm gonna try this golden oak. In the picture, it brings out a lot of gray, so I'm hoping that I can even out the discoloration. Y'all see that wasp? Where'd it go? Okay, so let's do that. Let's do one more coat of golden pecan, and then I'm gonna try to even out that gray with...
What was that?
Is that noise? With the golden oak. Okay. So far we have... This would be the 3rd coat. I'll come back and put some of the golden oak on there and see if we can kind of blend in this discoloration. I think it's gonna work. I'm hoping I can make it a little darker. Okay guys, it is so windy out here. I hope you can hear me. The legs look so good. This is the one that had that like discoloration. You can still kind of see it, but it blends so nicely. Okay, it is finally time to put this chair together. I am gonna use the same screws because they're honestly all in pretty good condition. I don't need to replace any of them. So let's put them on and then we'll get this thing styled and we'll take some pictures so we can try to sell it. The shape of the chair is so cool and interesting to me. I think that it would look amazing in like a little breakfast nook. I honestly wish I had 2 of them because I think I would keep them. But I think that concludes this Junk to Gems first episode of the series. I hope you guys liked it. It was so fun. Definitely a roller coaster, but you know, it wouldn't be a Jessa original series without some ups and downs, without some twists and turns, without a little bit of no planning. You know how we like to do it here. I am so happy with the finished project. I cannot wait to start some new like avenues here. If you guys want to see like fashion, I love to sew. I love to do thrift flips, whether it's with furniture or with clothing. If you guys want to see more of redoing spaces, organization, whatever you guys want, let me know, and I will see you guys next month for another video. Love you, say back.